Let's go over more examples, make it more interesting. In this example, I ask you to compute the following. The very first one says, find the permutation of 3 objects out of 7 objects. So we always follow the formula. N is 7 and R is 3. So we have 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 3 factorial. Very good. So we have 7 factorial divided by 4 factorial. Here you can say that, well, 7 factorial is 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 divided by 4 factorial is 1 times 2 times 3 times 4. Okay, we're wondering why we have to write the numerator and the denominator in expanded form. Why not use the simpler version? This guy is already 4 factorial. So 7 factorial can be actually written as 4 factorial times 5 times 6 times 7 divided by 4 factorial. This way is more compact version. You can easily cancel out 4 factorial and 4 factorial because they are these two multiplications of the same thing. You're left with 5 times 6 times 7, which is equal to 210. Next one. Well, this guy says, find the permutation of 5 objects out of 5 objects. Okay, let us follow the formula. N is 5. R is 5. Very good. So we have 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 5 factorial. Guys, take a look at this. I have 5 factorial divided by 0 factorial. 0 factorial is defined as 1. So you have 5 factorial divided by 1 or just 5 factorial. But 5 factorial is defined as, well, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Again, it's multiplication. The ordering is not important. It is equal to 120. Very good. Let us move on to the next example. Example C says, find the permutation of 1 object out of 14 objects. So N is 14 and R is 1. Follow the formula. You have 14 factorial divided by 14 minus 1 factorial. So take a look at this. You have 14 factorial divided by 13 factorial, right? 14 factorial has already 13 factorial in it. Well, believe me, take a look at this. 14 factorial is 14 times 13 times 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. This guy is already 13 factorial, but you don't have to write it this way. You can just say that, hey, this multiplication has a shorter version. The shorter version is denoted by 13 factorial. Why I write it this way? Because I already have 13 factorial on the denominator. I just want to get rid of these two. So what's left? The permutation of 1 object out of 14 objects is nothing but 14.